Hey guys, how's it going? I am Haley Gray. I'm the group owner here in the Women's Entrepreneur Network, and I am so excited to be bringing you our next WEN-Talk event. And 6 awesome and amazing speakers, if I can get my hands to show. We are going to be having so much fun today. This is really one of those events where it is awesome, it's inspiring. We have so much fun with these events. I can't begin to describe how much fun we have and how inspirational every single one of these events is. Our first speaker is ready to take the stage today. This is Louise Pistole. Welcome. So glad to have you here. I am honored. I am grateful to have you here. And with that, I will yield the stage. And so I'm going to blow you up and make you all big. And I cannot wait to hear what you are talking about. Welcome, Louise. So happy to have you here.
Thank you, Haley. It is my honor to be here, and I appreciate this opportunity to share with you and your audience. I am Louise Pistole. I'm an author and speaker who loves to talk about joy and share my joy with everyone. I do tell people I am a joy fanatic. I want to talk to you today about how you can live a joy-filled life as an entrepreneur. That may sound somewhat like an oxymoron, but trust me, it is possible. So, exactly what is joy? Joy is happiness on steroids, we're going to say. Happiness is a basis to begin your journey to joy. But joy is a deep-rooted, inspired, and uplifting emotion that is not dependent on what's going on in your life today. Joy resides deep in your soul. And once you build up a well of joy, you have the reservoirs to deal with whatever life throws at you. But you do have to consciously choose positivity and joy every day. I like to say that joyful inspiration is my superpower. So, what is your superpower? Think about that for a minute. How can you incorporate your superpower into living a joyful life and into your life as an entrepreneur? There are several pillars of joy that are the foundations we need to support our joy-filled life. And I want to talk to you today about a few of those pillars. The first one, and one of the most important ones, is gratitude. And you may already know that. Gratitude is your path to abundance in your life. The more grateful you are, the more you have to be grateful for, and the more joyful you will be. So, one of the easiest ways to start your day with gratitude is when you first wake up, just to say a few thank yous before you even get out of bed, perhaps. Just thank you for anything that comes to mind. This will start your day on gratitude. Another thing is to say your gratitude out loud. This helps these thoughts to seep deeper into your brain waves. I have one friend who told me every morning he goes around and he opens the blinds in his house. And as he opens each one and looks out the window, he says, I am grateful for, and names all the things that he sees out his window. Another way to make your gratitude rock solid is to think about one particular thing you're grateful for. Think about, why is this important to you? How does it make you feel when you think about it? Just sit with those thoughts in appreciation. For example, you could maybe think of your child or spouse. Think about a happy time with them. Relive that memory. Remember the feeling. Pause and reflect on that. This is deep appreciation and gratitude. It anchors your gratitude and increases your well of joy. Also, another thing to do in the mornings is say a few affirmations. These are powerful statements that lift your spirits and energy. You could use some affirmations like, I have enough, I have all I need, I attract abundance into my life, I am eternally grateful. And use ones that resonate with you. You might even also put those on your mirror to help you remember to say those. You'll find that gratitude is contagious. And as gratitude makes you more joyful, it spreads to the people around you and will make them more joyful. People will want to be around you. They'll want to draw from your energy and your joy. Gratitude will infuse your life with an appreciation for all the things you may have overlooked. We tend to not think about the little things in life to be grateful for. Things like eyes to see or enough water for our plants. Gratitude brings to your attention positive values that get overlooked in our daily lives because we're so busy. As entrepreneurs, maybe we need to think about we have a great job, we have compatible coworkers. These are things to also be grateful for. An easy way to not let gratitude get lost is to hang that note on the mirror that I just mentioned that said, I am grateful for. And every time you look in the mirror, you're going to be reminded to say a couple of things you are grateful for. One of the amazing benefits of gratitude is you start to move from seeing the glass half empty to half full, but eventually you'll see that glass as overflowing. So another pillar of joy I want to talk to you about is having a positive mindset. And this is your I can do it attitude. It's real important for us as women entrepreneurs to have that attitude. We must find a way to rise above the negativity in the world. And we can do this by spending time with like-minded people and finding good things to focus on. Sometimes it's difficult, but do try to look for the good in every person and in every situation. I do have 2 tips to share with you on maintaining your positive mindset. The first one is one that I use myself. And when you have a negative thought go through your brain, immediately think of 3 positive thoughts. That will leave you on a positive note. For example, I live in the big city where there's a lot of traffic. And traffic gets on my nerves and people drive fast and they're in and out of lanes and I just want to scream. So once I say traffic is bad today, I could flip that thought with some things I'm looking forward to. Like I'm looking forward to having lunch with a girlfriend. Or yay, it's Friday. Anything you can think of that is positive to flip that negative thought. Another tip is I use when circumstances present themselves. You're in a conversation and somebody brings up a negative story or comment. You know where this goes. The next person has a story that's even worse, and the next person has a story that's even worse. And it's all downhill from there. But can you either insert a positive comment or just change the topic altogether? Recently, I was in a conversation like this, and 5 or 6 people had told all their negative stories. I had heard all I could listen to. And so, out of nowhere, I said, have y'all seen this great movie? And named this particular movie. Everybody started talking about the movie. I don't think they even realized I just changed the topic on me. Life is just too short and too precious for us to fill ourselves with all these negative naysayers. So, another pillar of joy is one that I have personally called quietness, or nurturing your spirit. Quietness is a form of self care. It brings peace and calm to your life, and taking care of yourself is essential to living a life of joy. If you're empty of energy and love, kindness, compassion, everything else in your life will suffer. But there's some ways that you can bring quietness and joy into your life. One of my most favorite is being outside, a walk in nature, or even just sitting on the porch watching nature. Absorb the sights and sounds. Pause and listen. Are the birds singing? Can you hear the leaves rustling? Sit on a bench and let your mind wander. This activates all the feel-good hormones and reduces your stress levels. You can feel your heart swell with joy. And being outside and being on the porch is something I do really almost every single day, even when it's cold, even when it's hot. That few minutes outside brings me back to my joyful center. Another quiet activity is meditation or yoga, and you hear a lot about this. But as you calm the chatter in your brain and stretch your muscles, you're making room for more goodness to come into your life. Another topic in quietness is sleep. I haven't slept good for a very long time, so this one is very personal to me. But sleep is necessary for our bodies to heal and restore, and our minds need the rest. Hopefully, all the other quiet activities will help you with your sleep. But the one last activity in quietness that I want to talk about is journaling. And journaling is something I have done for 20 some years, and I've got stacks of journals to show for it. But as you release your thoughts to paper, you clear the pathways in your mind, in your soul. It's a way to release and reset any negative thoughts. You'll see your intentions and reflections come alive. Journaling truly is probably one of the best therapies for your mind and soul. Owning a business can be stressful, and quietness will ground you for the days going forward. The last pillar I want to talk about today is service. You know how people choose a word at the beginning of the year, their word of the year. And I think this has replaced what used to be our New Year's resolutions. Well, my word for this year is serve. So I've taken a lot of time this year to think about serving others. And I do believe our purpose in life here on planet Earth is to serve others. Service can be anything from holding the door open for someone to teaching orphans in a third world country and everything in between. As entrepreneurs, we're in a unique position to serve others. Not only can you serve your own clients, but you can reach out and show your love and light with others in your sphere of influence. Offer kind words of support and encouragement. Take a tray of brownies to someone. There's many opportunities to serve in women's shelters for the homeless, domestic violence, drug treatments. But one important one is nonprofit organizations are always looking for professionals just like yourself to serve on their board of directors. The ideas of ways to serve is truly endless. And by giving back or paying forward, you gain that feel good factor and a boost of confidence too. But no matter what you do or how diligent you are about continuously choosing joy and positivity, there'll always be the days you just don't feel it. And I have those days too. You might be sick, there's stressful things going on in your life. Now, what do you do? Well, one quick and easy way to bring joy back to your life is to grab a hug from your child or a spouse or a neighbor or a friend or even a pet. We have a neighborhood cat who kind of roams between four houses. He's real friendly and loving. He lets me pick him up and hug on him. Of course, I have to give him a treat afterwards, but his hugs do restore my joy. But also, you can turn up the music and sing or dance. Phoning a supportive friend is often helpful. A short burst of laughter brightens your mood immediately. But I think the best way to restore joy is to find one thought that feels good and focus on it. For me, I like to think about the grandkids when they would spend the weekend with me when they were young. And they would end up in my bed with me, and we would talk and laugh and watch TV and eat snacks in bed. That always brings me back to my joyful center, even remembering that now. So just know life doesn't have to be perfect to be joyful. One thing I want to caution you about on your path to joy is to watch out for joy stealers. This could be negative people, it could be distractions like social media or even traffic. Anything that pulls you away from living a positive life and ultimately a joy-filled life. Somehow we must find a way around these joy stealers so that they don't pull you into a downward spiral. So, as women entrepreneurs today, I want to encourage you to consider these pillars of joy that we just talked about as you strive to live your joy filled life. First of all, we talked about gratitude, which is your path to abundance. Every day, express gratitude and make an effort to choose joy. And even on the not so good days, still express gratitude and look for little moments of joy that you can hold on to. Then we talked about a positive mindset. And as women entrepreneurs, this could be your path to success. Then we talked about quietness, and that's the path to restore your soul. This allows you to calm the chatter in your brain, align your body for daily activities, and restore your spirit. Service is your path to joy. And as you serve others, whether it be large or small ways, you will soon feel your heart filled with joy. I hope you can use these pillars and tips to expand your joy and live the life you've always dreamed of. My closing comment for today is a quote by Mother Teresa. And she said, "Where there is love, there is joy." Thank you for allowing me to spend this time with you today. I hope that there are some ideas here for living a joy-filled life as women entrepreneurs that you can take and build on. The best way to contact me, and I'd love to hear from all of you, is on my website, which is louisepistole.com. There's other social media links there that you can see once you get to my website. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Giving you a round of applause. I realized I had muted myself while I was off screen. So glad to have you here. So grateful. Such a wonderful way to start this WEN-Talk. So inspirational and so many really great reminders. And I am grateful for them. Thank you so much, Louise.
Thank you, Haley.
Thank you.
Bye now.
Bye.